Each day since we first lost you, life was not the same. Each day we search for reasons, each day we call your name. Each day we feel the pain and the hurt that will not heal. Each day we ask the sky to please not make this real. Each day we look for answers to the endless questions of why. Each day we bow our heads with another tear to cry. But each day we're reminded of the joy that you would bring. Each day we still remember how you brightened everything. Each day we hear you laughing with that smile upon your face. Each day we hear you and your spirit we embrace. So each day we live on, we will never be apart. For in each day that passes, you're forever tucked safely within our hearts. Sweet dreams, Che, sleep tight. Welcome everyone as we gather with broken hearts to mourn and honour the life of your Che Lindsay Fahey. And also welcome to those who are watching in via our live stream. And just to make a note on that, unfortunately, there's been a few scammers around with fake GoFundMe pages, so please disregard those. My name's Matt from Westella Funerals, and we wish to pass on our deepest sympathies to you all at this sad time. There are no words, especially to Che's family. Please know that you've all been deep within our thoughts. The hardest goodbyes are always the ones when the book hasn't finished. Sometimes life can be unfair, and this is certainly one of those times. A life ended way too soon. On behalf of Che's family, thank you all so much for being here today, this afternoon. They feel very honoured and heartened that you've joined with them to honour the memory of a very special person in their lives. And what an impact he's made, and a testament of that is the people here today. Sadly, Che died at home suddenly and unexpectedly on Tuesday last week from heart failure. And over the past few months, there's been a deterioration in his health, but there were no answers found, and sadly the family still are unaware of what had happened. But Billy Joel did say, only the good die young. Che is the very much loved son of Tara and Bradley, brother of Ashley, Trey, Sophie, Jordan, Maya, and Lily Jack. Loved uncle of Lucas, cherished by Liana, Tori, Jack, Brett, and Cole. Loved grandson of Peter and Diane, Christine and Phil, and Robin and Sue. Nephew of Erin and Lyndon and Kent, Darius, Scott, Jason, and Megan. Cousin to Alicia, Bentley, Avery, Chase, Amity, Cooper, Dempsey, Jonty, Bree, Grace, Ty, Braden, Jackson, Abby, and Jake, and greatly missed by DJ. Che's family are now going to come forward and light some candles for his soul.
is that all right?
Might as many as you want.
Anyone got my torch? Well, otherwise we'll have to be right officers.
Yeah, that one's been a bit stubborn, that one.
We'll get him going.
Yeah.
That's him being stubborn, mate. 100%. Yeah, that's him being stubborn. Don't worry about him.
May the glow of these flames be our source of hope now and forever, burning bright within our hearts, Shay. Shay was the type of boy that you couldn't put a title on. He was your beautiful, blue-eyed boy, lovable, a gentle giant and everyone's friend, well known within our community, and once you were his friend, you were friends for life. He certainly thought of others and was fond of both the young and old. Jay was organised, he never wanted to be late and always had everything in order. He was known as a big boy with that cheeky grin, distinctive laugh, and always loved a good joke. Adventurous growing up, Che always had a cricket bat in his hand. He never liked the dark and would always sleep with the light on. Anything sport related, Che loved it and he was into it. When it came to food, Che was a bit fussy, but he loved his fruit and veggies, venison or kangaroo with pop, and of course Macca's and many glasses of Coke. Che was special in his own way. He had 2 really good years at the special school, and what made his family really proud was when he started to work on the spud harvester. Che loved to ask questions, which is something his family's really going to miss, all of those questions. But let's delve a bit into more about Che. So his pop Peter will now come forward and take us back to the start and share Che's eulogy with us all. Thank you, Peter.
Just one thing I've got to do, which Che will be looking at right now. It's not quite straight. Just compose myself for a moment. I'm overwhelmed with just the amount of people that are here today to support the family and Che, or the families as a whole, and really appreciate it. So if I can hold it together, it is my privilege to be able to present the eulogy of Che Lindsay Fahey to you today. A couple of other family members will also contribute to their memories of Che during the service. So, my name is Peter Stokes and I am one of the grandfathers. So Che entered the world in a hell of a rush on the 10th of August 2001. As we've heard, firstborn son to Tara Stokes and Bradley Fahey. A couple of years later, Che welcomed into the world his baby sister Ashley. As happens in life these days, Che's parents went their own ways, but Che's brother and sister count continued to grow. For Mum Tara, Brett Jackson came onto the scene, and Che and Ashley were joined by brothers Trey and sisters Sophie and Jordan. For Bradley and partner Liana, they increased the sibling count with two more sisters, Maya and Lily Jack. And almost 4 years ago, Che became an uncle, with Ashley bringing into the world her own beautiful son, Lucas Corey Dennison. And Lucas's dad, Cole, also a friend of Che. And Lucas was the little monster that you've seen running around at the start. As you will see from some of the photographic memories here today, right from that baby stage, Che was blessed with having the most incredible blue eyes. It just enhanced his warm, inviting and sometimes cheeky smile. Che's life, although incredibly short, was full of love. Che always had an uncle, an auntie, nan and pop, or just friends around him. Che, as a young boy, grew to love everything that moved. He lost 4 teeth on the handlebar of one of those little scooters before they put motors on them, which didn't want to jump a curb, and maybe he was at a little bit of speed. But in particular, Che loved motorbikes. Che would ride a Pee-wee 50, excuse me, at a very young age. In fact, we only just found a video. I think he was 4 years of age, riding around the backyard with his Uncle Kent. So he loved the motorbikes. From the Pee-wee 50, he progressed up to 110cc at Cressy and occasionally on our family farm. I can recall watching Che one afternoon on the bigger bike, getting a bit excited, and I reckon it runs through the Fahey family quite a lot with bikes. Got a bit excited and down goes the head, on goes the throttle. So the end result was speed wobbles and off Che goes. A lesson learnt, but did it slow him down? Not so sure. So Che loved his bikes. Love of his bikes only grew stronger when around Poppy Phil and Nana Christine. These bikes that they had, wow, they were big and shiny and made lots of noise. Che and Ashley loved their time with Nana Christine and Poppy Phil and their friends around the clubhouse. Hence the bikes outside today to honour Che. Thank you. And of course the clubhouse also had pool table. So that was a bonus for Che, and he's got his pool cue on here today. Che's schooling was a bit of a struggle, and as we learned later, Che would be diagnosed with attention deficit disorder, or ADD, and was also on the autism spectrum. His junior school years were at Sacred Heart and secondary school at St Brendan Shaw College for a shorter period. But it was when he left college and went to the School of Special Education that he blossomed with taking on some of life's challenges. Because he loved sport, Grant Maloney, one of Che's teachers, taught Che maths using something that he was quite familiar with. It was how to use a scoreboard at cricket, maths or anything else, how to understand the concept of maths. And Che excelled at maths after that. He would have a footy score, the difference worked out far before I even looked. So, you know, we all have our special things in life. So Che was loved and respected by SOS, that special school, because he was caring of others and would often assist the staff with those students who had physical difficulties with their daily activities. That was our Che. He had a heart of gold, whereby he would help anyone if he could. Still offering to help me put some flooring down on Monday of last week. I did kid him along a little bit too that I did need a supervisor, and he gave me that lovable smile and the words that he did often say, "Love you, Pop." As I said earlier, Che loved his sport. It didn't matter what it was. Soccer, golf, football, cricket, basketball, darts, netball even. If he wasn't playing it, he was watching it. Many cricket games in the backyard that refined his skills, and he became a pretty good spin bowler. He became pretty cocky too when bowling at Pop in the backyard after taking 4 wickets for 31 runs off 9 overs for Turners Beach against East Ulverston a few days earlier. He loved his time at the beach, that's the Turners Beach, playing cricket and football there, and developed some really strong friendships. Max was one of his favourites, although I probably should not have said that too loud. Turners Beach members are here today to also honour Che, so thank you. Che didn't mind a game of pool there either, and we often got a call to pick him up late at night. Mind you, because Che's home was not too far away from West Ulverston club rooms, he spent a fair bit of time there as well, and again building up many strong relationships and friendships. There's been a few occasions when Mum Tara would call us up and say, "Che's not home yet," and you guessed it, most of the time he was playing pool or cards down at the footy club. One of the things I must tell you about Che's goal-kicking abilities. So even in those early school days, Che could snap a goal from mostly anywhere. And all I can say is that he must have been a chip off the old block. And no, Poppy, Phil and Robin, I'm not talking about you guys. Che had a few trophies and medals to show some of his achievements, which are on display here also today. So Che was a Richmond Football Club fanatic. He loved high-flying Jack Rewalt. So his dad bought him a framed signed pair of Jack's footy boots, which include several photos of some of Jack's great moments. He has it hanging proudly over his bed at Nan and Pop's place, so that it wouldn't get damaged, basically, if it went to home. I used to stir Che up a little bit about how bad Richmond was going, but he quickly put me in my place by saying, "And how's St Kilda's track record, Pop?" So I stopped doing that after a period of time. So we know that what sports Che loved to do, but what else did he do for enjoyment and to relax? Well, Che loved camping with his friends at Guns Plains, but mostly it was fishing. He really did love fishing. He would fish for hours, even if the fish weren't biting, it didn't matter. Chicken for bait mostly, blue bait, or really whatever he could get. He would be raiding Mum or Nan's fridge, even if the chicken was destined for tomorrow's lunch. More recently, and to my displeasure, Che loved spending time at the pokies. I used to call him Tin Ass, as I'd get that grin, because occasionally he'd win a little jackpot, but he would never tell me what he'd lost. Che also had some wonderful long-time friends and mates, and many of those are here today. In particular, Jake and Jake's dad, Shane, were great pillars of support for Che. Thank you, guys. And other good mates were Jordan Walmsley, Jaden, Leyland, Kobe, Callum, Riley, Jordan Clark, and DJ, his dog, to name but a few. When I asked for a list of Che's friends when I was putting this together a few days ago, I received 30 names. That was a bit of a shock. but I did manage to get the list down to the best of the best mates, as I've just listed, but I'm sure, so I do apologise, I'm sure there's others that I've forgotten. At home, Che relied heavily on Mum and his brother Trey. Doing the washing, turn around and there was Che. In the kitchen cooking something, turn around, there was Che. At the toilet, didn't matter, turn around, Che was outside the door. He would just be checking on Mum. He had this beautiful obsession. Well, I loved it anyway, and some of my old workmates that are here would understand why. If something had a place and it wasn't sitting straight, like the photo, or how it was meant to be, he'd rearrange it. Drove Tara nuts. He'd do it at my place too. I can recall a few times where I'd be out in the back shed doing a few things and I'd have my tools spread out on the bench ready to go. If Che was there, he'd come through and he'd hang them back on the shadow boards. They weren't in the right spot. Then there was Nan, and I'm referring to Diane here. So Nan did nearly everything for this young man, and Che knew that Nan was his rock. He could rely on her for his needs if he wasn't sure. There were also many calls to Nan at 10 o'clock at night and sometimes later for something to eat or drink, and she'd go. The bond between these two was like super glue. She would take him to doctor's appointments, hospital surgeries, run him to where he needed to go or pick him up, no matter the time of day or night. But she did it because Che had some special needs in life and she wanted to make sure that he was always safe and okay. And I'm sure he's saying right now, love you, Nan, love you, Mother. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. That was beautiful. I know that Che loved you guys, and when Mum would say no, Nen would always say yes. Now we're going to have some more tributes. So for those that are reading in tribute, would you please come forward?
Good afternoon, everyone. It is hard to find the right words on a day like this. We are here to remember and honour Che Fahey, my cousin, my mate, and someone who meant a lot to many of us. Che was just 23, but in that short time he lived with a kind spirit that left a mark. He was one of those people who lit up a room, whether it was at the footy club, out fishing, having a hit of cricket, or even just spinning a yarn at the pokies. Che had a laugh you could hear from a mile away and a heart even bigger. He loved his sport, especially his footy. Whether he was pulling on the boots or just cheering on the boys, you could always count on him to be passionate, loud and proud, and off the field. He was just as committed. To his mates, his family, and simple things that made him happy in life, he was just one of us, a Fahey through and through. And while it's going to hurt for a long time, we will keep him alive in our memories, our stories, and the things we do that remind him of us. Remind us of him. Rest easy, Che. We'll miss you every single day.
Very well said. Hi, my name's Dean. I stand here before you today with a heart full of gratitude and sorrow as I pay tribute to our Che Lindsay Fahey. I want to thank each of you for gathering here today and to share the life of someone who meant so much to us all. Che was not just family to me, he was a dear friend, as you know he was for many of us all. Che was just 23 years old when he left us, but in those years he lived a life full of loyalty and with an infectious love for sports. He was a helper soul and a true sports fan, and above all, very loyal and protective to everyone he had the privilege to know him. One of my fondest memories of Shay was our spirited debates over who was the better footballer. Shay would argue with Dustin Martin, and I would argue for Luke Hodge. And with his characteristic enthusiasm for the Richmond Football Club, he always made a compelling case for Dusty in the end. I would always find myself conceding, not just because of his argument, but because of the joy it brought him. These debates were more than just discussions about sports. They were moments that encapsulated Shay's passion for what he loved. Shay's love for sports was evident in every aspect of his life. He was a cherished member of the tennis, beach football and cricket clubs, where his presence was felt on and off the field. He was also a familiar face at the West Isles Footy Club games. Shay really enjoyed being part of something bigger than himself. What I will miss mostly about Shay was his willingness to lend a hand, whether it was helping me out with tasks around the house or simply just sharing a laugh. These simple yet profound memories that I will hold very dearly. That was a bit harder than I thought, actually. Shay always looked up to his older cousin, Kiara, and you can tell that he thought the absolute world of her. And I came across a photo the other day. They were standing together in arms after Shay won some sort of medal for playing a football game for Sprinter Shaw. He was very pleased with the medal, but he was more prouder of sharing the moment with his big, beautiful cousin, Kiara. And then his little cousin, Jonty, was born. I was completely lost where I was. Yes, sorry. Johnny was born, and Shay was often seen just looking over him, and you can tell that he absolutely adored him. Shay Fahey left us too soon, and while our hearts are heavy with grief, we find solace in the memories we all shared. My family and I will always cherish the times we spent in the backyard playing footy in the winter and cricket in the hot sun, surrounded by Shay's infectious laugh. He used to laugh with his whole body. In these memories, Shay lives on. So in closing, I would like to just share a simple reflection. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Shay Lindsay Fahey lived a life with fierce loyalty and protection and laughter. Let us carry his spirit with us and cherish the positive memories and enduring qualities that made our Shay Fahey so bloody special. And a message from his big cousin from the UK. Cara just wants to share that Cara will always cherish the memories growing up with Shay and is so very, very proud to be his big cousin. Thank you.
At times like this, they say music helps soothe the soul. So we're going to listen to a couple of great songs, open up the family photo albums and reflect on Shay's life. Please.
don't know why God always takes the good ones first. And man, I've tried to be strong and carry on, but damn, this hurts. And I just wish that I could talk to you again somehow, some way, even if it's for a moment, so I can hear you say, don't cry for me, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm better than you know. And this life can be a shorter ride, so don't waste it on sorrow. And just hold on to those moments and the memories we shared. We're both headed for the same place anyway. I just beat you there. I know they say just give it a little time, you'll be okay. But that might be true. It don't really help me today. Yeah, we ain't supposed to question the man upstairs, but there's just so much I don't understand. It just don't seem fair. Don't cry for me, I'm alright. I'm better than you know. And this life can be a shorter ride, so don't waste it on sorrow. And just hold on to those moments and the memories we shared. We're both headed for the same place anyway. I just beat you there. And as each day goes by, I get a little bit stronger, but that don't stop me from wishing you were here a little bit longer. When I think of you, like I know you'd want me to. And I know you're watching over me in everything I do. And all those things I never got to say, well, I'll send them with this prayer. Then look up, wipe my tears and raise my beer. And I'll see you there. And I'll see you there.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
You know, we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Early morning, there's a message on my phone. It's my mother saying, darling, please come home. I fear the worst, but how could you leave us all behind? There's so much to say, but there's so little time. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. See your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? When I couldn't, you always saw the best in me. Right or wrong, you were always on my side. But I'm scared of what life without you's like. And I saw the way she looked into your eyes. And I promise if you go, I will make sure she's alright. So how do I say goodbye? Someone who's been with me for my whole damn life. You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. See your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? And there's no way you could ever let me down. Gonna steal some time and start again. You'll always be my closest friend, and someday we're gonna make it out. I say goodbye to someone who's been with me for my whole damn life? You gave me my name and the color of your eyes. I see your face when I look at mine. So how do I say goodbye? So how do I say goodbye?
Today, Che's life has been honoured, and now it's time for his spirit to fly free. I have a little poem to share with you all called The Star. A light went out on earth for me the day we said goodbye, and on that day a star was born, the brightest in the sky, reaching through the darkness with its rays of purest white, lighting up heavens as it once lit up my life, with beams of love to heal the broken heart you left behind, where always in my memory you'll be. Your lovely star will forever shine. So of an evening, be sure to look up into the dark skies and see Che's star shining bright. I'll shortly say some closing words, and then we'll take Che out to the hearse, where you can also say your own goodbye, and there'll be placing of petals. Then he'll have a beautiful guard of honour with bikes leading the hearse on his final journey to be cremated. You all have memories and stories of Che, and that's why getting together after a funeral is important, to let his legacy live on. The family warmly invite each and every one of you to please join them at the Turners Beach Footy Club for refreshments and a drink. Che's family wish to sincerely thank each and every one of you for your attendance here today, for your love, care and support shown to them. It's greatly appreciated. We will now take time to pray the Lord's Prayer. Please join me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand? As we prepare to close this ceremony, let it remind us that we are all on a journey, a bit of a ride really, the ride of life. And we all know how much Che loved to ride that scooter of his. Che, you're a good person, and we're so sorry that you had to leave us so soon. You're going to be missed beyond words, and we wish you nothing but peace. We bid you farewell and release you to be with those waiting for you up above in heaven. Tenderly and lovingly, we commit Che Lindsay Fahey to be cremated. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, and dust to dust. Go easy, Che, forever loved, forever missed, and always in our hearts. May the carriers please come forward.